It is the Monday edition of Daily Bread coming at you live right at 4:25 on the East Coast. So if you're rocking with us there, we'll get you right through that last half hour of work. For the West Coast people, lunch break or right after lunch, we got you covered because if you were rocking with us the past week and with Paid for Play on Sunday morning quarterbacks, you got that Venmo and that Cash App payment from the bookie this morning. And now you're coming back with us with Sosa and Rex. We'll be covering the NBA and college hoops tonight. Basketball, as usual, live on the Daily Bread Media Twitter. So make sure to give us a like and a retweet there. We're also live on Daily Bread Media on YouTube. We're at 960 subs, 40 more, and we give away $250. So free money once again, other than getting the winners from the show. All you have to do is get your friends, make 5 YouTube's accounts. We really don't care. Get us to 1,000 and we'll do the drawing. We've already given out $500 previously. So we're trying to get 250 away once we get to 1,000. Other than that, Sosa, like the video on YouTube. How you doing?
Oh man, I can't complain. Just, out here early. Went and got some Vietnamese food earlier. Enjoyed the weekend. Saw my team win. Saw Josh Allen lose. Not too sad that Brady lost either. Yeah, it was a good day, a good week. My team gets to live another week. We get to go to the Rams Stadium and own that and do our thing. And shout out to Patrick Mahomes. He saved the narratives. It is fuck Josh Allen, and it will forever be fuck Josh Allen as long as I'm out here. As long as he doesn't win a Super Bowl, he's a motherfucking loser. Fuck, I had fun today, bro. You already know. And a bomb me. It's facts.
I know. I need to hit up Ooh La La now. That's my local pho place.
Yeah.
Pho place, sorry.
Oh yeah. And the Bengals. Shout out to the Bengals.
Yeah, my adopted team. Let's go. I'm coming for Chuck this weekend on Sunday morning quarterbacks. I'm coming for them.
Oh my God! Listen to y'all. Y'all are insufferable humans. I can't believe y'all. So I swear to God, it's
Bro, if
it's
Gabe
fucking
Davis putting up those numbers, Jamar and T. Higgins about to go for 250 apiece.
Listen, I can't even say anything. After you watched that defense yesterday, you got to think that there should be like 200 points scored. I do want to make something clear to people though that a lot of people are forgetting. Honey Badger got a concussion very early in the game, and I'm not going to lie, that played a huge part in it played a huge part in how well the secondary played. Now, listen, I know people are going to say, "Oh, it's just one guy," and listen, that's fine. That's totally fine. People are, you're more than welcome to say that. I personally am going to say that I do believe that if Honey Badger played, I don't think they would have gotten torched that bad. But god damn, what Gabe Davis did to that last that corner on, whew,
How high
yeah.
is he going to draft in next season's fantasy football drafts?
I don't think it'll be very much. I don't think it'll be much higher, to be totally honest. Like it's still Diggs' world.
You think this is just a breakout
Wally
one in
Radio, what's up, my boy? It's my boy. It's my boy from Clubhouse. You know what I mean? Shout out to my dog. What's up, my man?
Yeah, we got about 80 people rocking with us right now. I think we should get into the NBA plays, and then we'll wrap it up with the college hoops action, just because NBA, 3 games, college basketball, we can at least spit it a little bit longer, and we'll talk about some different shit than we did on the spaces this morning.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I guess one last thing. Shout out Goose, called the Gabe Davis TD yesterday on the show. Nice little call there.
That's all factual.
You have the 4+. So, man, where were you at with that one? But you did have the 1. So he was the one person who was talking about him before the show.
Locked in on him. We cannot deny you that to be a fact. Goose, Matthew.
NBA. I get to see him tomorrow, too. I'm hype about that. But we'll talk about that tomorrow. NBA action for tonight.
All right, let's get it. I'm getting like an update from my vet Ruby's at the vet right now, so. Oh, sorry. Yeah,
You're all good.
just had to deal with a quick situation there in regards to my dog. I only have 3 plays tonight, man. It's a very, very ugly, ugly slate. And a couple of my plays are actually just based on inavailability of certain players. So I'm taking a ticket on a double from Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley to record a double double right now is at plus 165. I like him. I like the number, especially with Jarrett Allen not supposed to play.
Yep.
Now you do have to monitor if Jarrett Allen is in or out. But from what I've taken in is that Jarrett Allen won't be playing tonight. So I do like
Agreed on that one.
I like Evan Mobley. I like the price. I like the ticket at plus 165. If you just want to go with his rebounds or just his points, you're more than welcome to. But I do believe that he gets a double double against the front line of the Knicks. Especially, I'm not fearful of those guys, and just based on the volume that's given to him through Jarrett Allen being out the lineup, I'm 100% on him to get that. Also, I do like the Darius Garland double double, but that's now down to like minus 105. It's minus 110, so I mean it's about as even as it's going to get for him. I would not be opposed to the double double prop on either of those guys.
All right, that covers up that game. Where are we heading for play number 2?
Play number 2 is in the Pelicans game, and it's the Pelicans Pacers. I am rolling with Goga Batadze tonight to get me 8.5 boards. Entire front line is out for the New Orleans for the Indiana Pacers. That's why he's getting the minutes. He's a beneficiary of having a lot of minutes as of recently. Over 8.5. I like it. It's worth the ticket at plus 105.
One player I like in that game as well. I wanted to get your thoughts on that because he's seeing an increase in usage, and sure, he's not a big, but with Levert still being out and Brogdon out, Duarte, our man from Oregon, he's getting the minutes again. Once he came back from the COVID stint, it was a little short. He'd be the guy that I would target tonight. I'm just trying to pull up what his points are listed at. What are your thoughts on him?
Duarte, yeah, like he's another guy, like you said, number as far as having his numbers, but his I was looking for his numbers. It's definitely not on FanDuel. So is there something
he's
wrong
been
with
getting 18 plus minutes to pass 3 because he had a little bit of a COVID stint there.
Yeah. I was looking
I
for
don't have
numbers.
numbers up for him either. What the fuck?
I don't think he's playing. Like this is really the issue with the NBA. Like it's slim pickings, especially on a night like tonight. You just want to be careful and not overextend yourself or overexpose yourself financially with these particular games. I mean, these are all half unit bets that I'm giving out. Don't go crazy. I personally am not going wild with the NBA tonight. I have a couple of college basketball plays. I only have one for the show, and I got a hockey play for today. So I don't really want to overextend myself in the NBA today.
Especially, you sound like the Jazz.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not overextending themselves tonight by sending 0 people to Portland.
Yeah,
or Phoenix, not Phoenix. Sorry.
Yeah, so you guys can take that.
Yeah, I was about to say, you got any looks in that game because that's the one I just want to completely stay away from.
Line is 11. Same situation with the 2 other games. Like that's really all I have for basketball. Like I'm gonna look a little more at the slate, but I mean, bro, like the 4 games tonight are terrible. We have half
the one got canceled.
Yeah, half the players that are supposed to play aren't even in the fucking lineup. I just. It's just tonight's NBA slate is ugly, and I'm not just saying that. There are going to be like 5 guys that do recaps tonight that sweep because they picked 5 obscure guys or 3 obscure players that have a career high tonight, and that's fully expected. I personally am not that pressed to dive into a 4-game slate of bullshit.
All right, you want to get to college hoops?
Yes, sir.
A lot of thoughts on 2 games, but I spent way too much time going through all 38 of these today. I can honestly just say that. Let's start with the longest one I got with Seton Hall versus St. John. So you got these 2 squads coming off like a back-to-back type style where they just played each other last week. total was sitting at 151, and St. John's was a 2-point home dog, I believe, ended 66-60, so soared under. Seton Hall won. Tonight, the game is not in the Prudential Center, which it usually is for Seton Hall. It's going to be at their home arena, which holds 1,300 people max, and it's only open for students tonight. What do you think about that, Sosa? 1,300 person stadium, student only for the Seton Hall. It's the first time Seton Hall's home stadium, Walsh Gymnasium, has hosted a Big East game since 1985. And the part what happened in the prior game was both of these teams, we like to say, played with pace, but there was no pace in that last game. There was 10 total fast breaks that St. John's had. They were able to force some turnovers, but if you just look at it, both teams had their worst offensive efficiency margins by far. Every team was just bricking layups left and right, and that's what struggled and limited both of these teams to actually play with pace and press. When you're just missing everything, you got into the half court sets, what did it. So I'm playing the over 151 at minus 110. You're telling me there's 1,000 people max at Seton Hall's home gym. You can go maybe Seton Hall's team total over instead, but I'm playing the full game over. They're going to hit their shots tonight, and it's going to feel exactly like an AAU game, in my opinion.
I agree. I just think one team is better than the other, and like you said, they're at home. Situations like this usually lend themselves towards the home team dominating, especially with any sort of like weird situation with just location.
All right. I don't know how this game is going to be televised. I think it's supposed to be on. It says a 9 p.m. spot. I don't know how they're going to get cameras into that small ass arena if only holds 1,000. But game number 2, I got for you coming up tonight, and we're fading the alma mater. We're going back George Mason -7, minus 110 here, and the Hawks are walking into a terrible trap tonight here. One, Kim English, 10 times better coach than Billy Lang. Easiest way to put it there. Secondly, St. Joe's has been getting teams by playing with their pace to get them to settle for far twos, which George Mason's smart enough. They're not going to allow themselves to do that. Third, when we've seen St. Joe's play with teams and that play with the slower pace like Mason does, St. Joe's hasn't broken 65 points. Georgetown was a little bit of the outlier of it, but Georgetown just couldn't hit their shots here. What St. Joe's completely relies on is Jordan Hall is their main contributor, and they're huge with Funk and Obina in there. But George Mason goes right at them with St. Joe's style, except for they just play slow, and Gaines, Odoros, and Schwartz will hit the threes from deep, throwing Cooper as well. -7, minus 110. It just got dark as shit in my apartment, but that's play number 2.
What's up to Nick? What's up, Nick? Nick Earl. I see you out here, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, bro. I don't ever really have too much to say in regards to your college basketball picks. I just bet them.
So, what do you got for us before I give off number 3?
I only have one play tonight. I'm rocking with Texas Tech tonight +7. I like the matchup. I think it's just more of a gut call here. I'm not gonna bore you with a bunch of analytics. I like them to compete tonight. I think 7 is too big of a number.
And I really think you're going to need it to be a gut call here because Tech, they've showed up at home and they've been I want to say hands down, the best home team so far in college hoops. When you got them away from home, that's where they struggled a little bit more. But when I was talking in spaces, if I had an angle in this game, I'd be targeting the first half for Kansas, but I completely said I want nothing to do with full game here. That's my biggest spot is self. They can blow it, and Texas Tech will battle deep. So that's just where I don't want to be holding a full game Kansas ticket.
Yeah, +7, like I said, +7.5 right now. I like the +7.5. I'm even going to sprinkle some money line on them. I like this Texas Tech team. I think they can go in the fog and win. Much less give them a really close game all night. I don't know about you, but this Kansas team isn't super impressive to me.
Nope. It's been one of my over teams
by the end of the
I've
year.
been doing just because of that.
Yeah, they're going to be good by the end of the year, but we know why this line is where it's at 7.5 because road teams don't usually go to Fog Island and compete. They usually get the break speed off them because it's just such a hard place to play.
Yep. And teams that just can score on the inside have been the ones that have given Kansas their biggest issues. And that's why with my Kansas betting, I'm just staying towards their overs, and this is not a game that I'll be back in that.
I wish I got that number at 9. It's all the way up to 11 now. It's no touching it. You're lucky you got it at 9. For real.
Yes, sir. To be early, it's good sometimes in hoops, and sometimes when it moves against you, it's not great. One game I just want to hit on real quickly, since it's a standalone 11 o'clock game tonight. If you had to make me force a play in USC versus Arizona State, as you know, Hurley's out. They're missing their top guard as well. For this game here, if you needed a play for late night action, maybe I'll tweet it out if the early 3 go successfully, but I would target the USC team total over 73.5. Stanford cleared that number with ease on Saturday, even though they fumbled the full game bag here. You could see maybe some replacements step it up first game back with the assistant head coach, but I just think USC's offense can run them out of the gym tonight. So 73.5 if you need the lean for today.
Yes, sir.
All right, you ready for the gross one of the night? It's not gross teams, it's just a gross bet.
Let's hear it.
I've been going back and forth if I want to take the spread or the full game. Fuck it. Louisville, money line, plus 175. You can take the plus 5 going into Virginia here. Neither team might not break 60 tonight in this gross matchup. Louisville can't get much worse and can't be fading much more. So I just think in a bounce back spot where they need a game, I'm going to fade the Wahoos tonight because it hasn't been pretty for Boston College. Is the only team they've been in this skid that they're on right now. And I'm saying that they're going to beat UVA. Plus 175. Try to dig down in the analytics. Not going to look too great. Louisville will do it, though.
The
plus
under
5 if you're scared. Money line if you want a dog.
Fair enough. I like the under, too. Hey, what's up, Dougie? Josh Allen. What about Josh Allen?
I like that Southern play, Tim. It's a big number, but Miss Val State is a fade team.
What about Josh Allen? Did he win or something yesterday?
I know we got time for this. People who want to change the overtime rule, go cry somewhere else.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. If you don't like the rules, get a fucking defense. All that bullshit about get a fucking defense.
This is not saying the team's involved or anything else. You had 13 seconds. You could have squib kicked it. You had
the number one
everything in
defense
your
in
control not to send that to overtime there.
Number
And
one
because
defense
you
in
wanted to do
football.
that
These
and
nuts.
complain? No, get out of here with that. It's overtime. You know the rule. Get out of here.
They voted against the rule when Kansas City wanted to fucking change it after getting hosed against New England with the same overtime rule. Now, because it feels convenient to y'all, right? Hey, Spliff, when does Kyler Murray play? Exactly. Get the fuck out of here. All right, what are you talking about to me? Your team.
The other fun fact.
Your team got stomped out by Matt Stafford.
The other fun fact was Kansas City went down the field in less time than Dak's QB scramble. I know they had 2 timeouts in play, but they still.
Hey, man, like I said.
That one gave me a good chuckle.
The agenda is alive.
Obviously.
I love how Spliff popped up to talk shit on my quarterback, right? When his quarterback doesn't even have a playoff win on his resume and threw probably the worst pick 6 in the history of fucking football last week out of his own fucking end zone.
Second thing, to hate on the Bills special team one more time. Glad you agreed, D-Rock Sports. Definitely be give him a follow on Twitter. Why the fuck would you punt it to Tyreek a second time? I know the first punt return where they had the penalty called back, like he only gained like 10 yards, but you saw that explosiveness and he almost broke the one tackle to take it to the house, the first one. You're going to kick it right to him again a second time? That was just the 2 special teams for the Bills, I think, cost them the game, and not many people are talking about that.
put Kyler on the bro. Y'all have better skill players than us. You have better players on the roster. We don't want him. I'm cool with what we got because we win. All y'all Cardinals fans can talk about is he's got a rocket arm. He's got a rocket arm. Good for him. He got a rocket arm. A rocket arm gonna be sitting on the fucking couch every year. I got time today, Spliff. He don't deserve the shine. Well, he gets it. Your team stinks. They suck. They lost. They blow. They're terrible. They're not good. They've been on the couch. They got beat by Matt Stafford. I don't care. He doesn't deserve to shine. All right, well, win some games and maybe Kyler will get some shine. You know what I'm saying? Don't get put on the fucking Summer Jam screen by Matt Stafford. Fuck Baby Yoda. Yeah, I said it. Listen, K1.
It's gonna be a home game.
K1 was playing like he was
Niners.
smoking K2 when he was playing against the Rams. He was off that K2. He looked like a crackhead doing stupid shit. That's what I seen. What about you, Rex? Did you see Kyler Murray's game on Sunday? Oh, word, because he wasn't fucking playing.
No, he looked a lot like Jalen Hurts when they both played, though, on the same weekend. And
I mean, he sure did look exactly
result.
like Jalen Hurts, but he got a rocket arm.
But you know what? Both of those two guys did that Aaron Rodgers didn't do. Scored a touchdown.
Fair enough. The other bitch ass goat that y'all love. Touchdown to interception ratio.
This feels like a Friday episode. We're starting the week off hot. I didn't know the playoff rule bitching was going to turn into all of this, but that's what you come to Daily Bread
That's
for.
all I'm saying. If y'all don't like the overtime rule, get yourself a motherfucking defense. We got one in San Fran. I'm with Texas Tech tonight, Jay. I'm rocking with them tonight. I like them with the points at Fog. I know Fog Allen Fieldhouse is a tough place to play. I think they come to play. They play really good at the crib, like Rex mentioned, but I like them on the road tonight. I like them to compete. That 7.5 is looking juicy. And yeah, I was actually my only official college player. So you showed up.
I'm rocking with George Mason.
That's
-7.
It's a good omen.
Stephen Hall over, and then Wild Man with that Louisville money line. That's really about it. Make sure you give us that like and subscribe. Once we hit the 1,000 subs, we're giving away $250 to one of our YouTube subs. So you want to make sure you're going there. No, it's just really that Texas Tech has played poorly in the first half on road games. It's solely that angle. If you go and look at their splits, I believe they're averaging 80 points per game at home and 61 on the road. So that's kind of where Texas Tech's defense has to keep it in there.
Yeah, that is 100% facts. And listen, Spliff is my guy. I love you, buddy, but you can't. Come on.
I'm glad this weekend's playoff made everyone forget about how terrible last week's games were.
I know, man. Well, they weren't terrible unless you were like a Cardinals fan or something.
There's 4 blowouts. I think there's only one game that was good, but I forget who said it, and it's how we'll be wrapping up the show today. Tim Merrill said it. I like it. Cincy versus San Francisco for the Super Bowl. Me and Sosa will have a nice little head-to-head